Alright folks, we're back. Last time we did Warcry and Smilesville. Won it quite handily. You really have no excuse for losing that mission. The next one, you really can't lose either. But let's go through the motions. And here's like here's my name from a previous... I'm not going to bother to input my name here really, because that gets old. If you see nothing at all, that means it was me previously. Like my previous effort at level 2 is right up here. But here's the effort at level 2 that you'll get to see. That's what we just done. This is next.
Sing Song. A joyous land filled with light and music. Let us silence their wailing voices once and for all. This land is defended by Lord Darius, a far tougher opponent than Lord Antonius. Only by harnessing the forces of dark magic will you defeat him. Build a library to attract warlocks to your cause, and they will reveal to you the secrets of the arcane.
Excellent. We get to kill Lord Darian, Serena's boyfriend.
The good Lord Darius presents himself against you now. He's more worthy as a foe. But use the rooms you won from Smilesville to good employ, and you'll slay him dead, just like Antonius.
I guess we won the right to build libraries from Smilesville, which did not have libraries. And in fact, didn't appear to be a town at all. Just a room with one guy in it.
Training room. First, build a lair, and then a hatchery. Then claim the portal near your dungeon heart.
Okay. The way I usually like to do it, since some rooms benefit from having reinforced walls, they become more effective for reasons that you'll see later. Lairs and hatcheries do not need to have reinforced walls, so I usually just throw down lairs and hatcheries directly next to each other with no separation between them, because that means that my minions will go to the same place for both food and rest, and it's easier for me to keep track of what's going on. And basically I can just, if I see guys hanging out over here idle, I can pick them up, drop them in a training room or whatever, and it's all good. This will in fact be larger than I probably need for this level. If I split this in half of it lair and half of it hatchery. Can't do that actually because I don't have the right number of spots. But I could grab one more section of wall and do it. Hopefully I will have enough gold to do this. If not, I might have to start small. Yeah, that should be fine. That's 16. That'll be enough, just a little bit more than enough to house everything I can possibly get on this level, since I think one portal can generate 15 creatures if I remember correctly, and there's only one portal on this level. So that's bed space for 16, and I think approximately the same amount of hatchery space generate enough chickens to feed that number of dudes. Now, I don't think I'm supposed to, according to the narrator, I'm not supposed to have built anything else yet. Although really, we'll talk about this later, it's sometimes a good idea to have buildings going before you open the portal, because the buildings that you have will determine what creatures come out. So if I want lots of warlocks, I want to build a library before I get to the portal, so that as soon as the portal's activated,
You've claimed a
warlocks.
portal.
But I think in this game it's programmed so that a warlock will come out first anyway, and I'll be instructed to build a library for him. But generally you need to build a library first, and then the warlocks will start showing up.
A new species of creature
Or maybe
has
not.
entered your dungeon. The basics of your dungeon are in place.
Okay.
But now expand it with a library. Design it square to maximize the space for scrolls, and let your imps make stronger walls to hold more shelves.
Okay. So this is a type of room where it does benefit from having reinforced walls, because the wall tiles will actually comprise the shelf space. And I guess I'm not going to get anything other than goblins until I get a library going. So my gut instinct was right, that you need to build a library first, but I wanted to do things in the order that the tutorial would have you do it, so you could see all the tutorial narration. Once I get a library built, I'll be instructed to build a training room, probably. Oh, I also need to start gathering gold again. Shoot. You guys claim that land. You guys will be able to get to work on, I have how many, I got 4 goblins. Crap. I don't want all those goblins. Tossing them back.
A goblin has left your dungeon.
You can do that. There are certain species which really aren't that useful. Goblins, I mean, you use them in the first level. They're strong enough for that, but you don't really want goblins. Now, let's get you to work on reinforcing the walls, actually. The gold will continue to pour in, and that's fine. But we need to get a library going. This is probably a little bigger than I really need. But it'll have room for 7 warlocks. Researcher 0 of 7, that's basically the amount of warlocks that will be summoned. Yeah.
A warlock has arrived to study spells within your library. His research will serve your magic well. Restrict him not, though, to his books, for when in battle he may prove formidable with fireballs.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, sorry. Every evil wizard is not him. Although, hey, he came up with the evil wizard persona.
It will attract another warlock to your realm.
Well, every bookcase. Well, in that case, I'll max out at 12 of these guys.
And now to build a training room. It's best to make it square and 4x4, so that there'll be targets for your creature's training needs.
I don't have to make it 4x4, but just to make him happy, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll do it like so. No, wait, that's not going to work. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Problem is that I'm going to have to take that thing down, and then I won't have... Once I dig out those walls, I won't be able to have the nice reinforced walls at the edge of this building, which the game is going to want me to have before it thinks that I've got the perfect training room. Start claiming space over here. You guys following so far? I'm not explaining a whole lot as I go. Should have nothing, but no, I have another goblin. I can live with having 1 goblin. Don't want to mine too far away, because I'll eventually stumble into where the good guys are hanging out. I don't think I've explained this yet, but there's certain kinds of solid rock. This dense stone is impenetrable and can never be dug out. Yeah, this is basically going to form the border of your world. And as you can see, we're surrounded by it on the south and on the west. East over here comes up pretty soon. So as you advance towards the north, you are getting close to where the enemies are, and they're up here someplace. No, get up here and dig out that last section, then claim it. Claim it.
A new spell has been researched.
Then we can reinforce the walls.
Mana is the currency of magic, and it's this you spend each time you cast a spell. Your mana level is shown in green atop the screen. Your land will gradually renew it as it's spent. Cast your new spell to create an imp. So open now the panel Spells and select the imp's head symbol. Then cast it with a click on any land that's yours.
Boom.
A good cast, Keeper. You've made good use of your warlock's studious research.
Okay, now it is actually bigger than they wanted, but 4x4 training room.
Well done. But training creatures will cost gold.
You see, as they reinforce it, we get, you can see one here, a little target. That increases the number of training spaces that's available. See, there's 7 now.
Imps are creatures born of magic and cost mana to sustain. A new spell has been researched. Your warlocks now have studied further, offering you another spell to cast, through which a thunderbolt is yours to hurl against such foolish enemies who dare invade your turf.
Your
dungeon has been breached.
Oh, well, there's dwarves.
Your imps have found some dwarves. These righteous little pests may stray onto your land, and if they do, destroy them. But that's what they deserve.
Yep.
You may wish to train your warlocks to improve their skills. To do this, drop a warlock in the training.
They do deserve to die. Not as much as elves do, but a lot.
The paltry dwarves are now destroyed. Allow your creatures time to rest and eat. When ready, guide them north to find Lord Darius's keep.
What I was going to explain is, you see there's 8 training spaces here. For these guys, which you just get by having a certain number of floor tiles taken up, by having reinforced walls, it's added 1,
a left click
2,
on your creature picks it up. A right click on claimed land
3,
then lets it drop. Be wary though.
Wow.
Don't drop them too near enemies, for the dropping stuns these beasts at time and makes them vulnerable to enemy attack.
Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3 targets on the wall. You can rotate the camera, but I can never remember how to rotate it back, so I don't like to mess with it. So you'd think there would be 7 spaces. Somehow there's 8. I don't know. Did I lose a warlock somewhere? Did I have a warlock die? I don't think so. I just lost track of how many I had at some point. Okay, we don't want to go through here because that will take us to Dude's Keep, Lord Darius. However, there's gotta be
your create imp spell has been upgraded. Your creatures make good progress. One improves his skill to level 2. A creature can train as high as level 4, but that's the limit. Further skill can only be attained out on the battlefield.
I'm just trying to make sure I explore the whole level, because somewhere out there there's another hidden treasure thing. So I'm going to carve up as much of this space as I can in case it's hidden.
The time has come for you to face Lord Darius. Tag the flashing tiles. Your imps will tunnel to his keep.
The game is trying to tell me to get on with it, as it were, but I'm actually looking to carve out all the carvable area, because I'm trying to find where that hidden one of those little hidden mystery box things is at. It's not over here. It's probably like somewhere on the other side of that wall that we have to carve out, but and later we'll be able to build bridges to these places.
Has been upgraded.
And the game crashed. God damn it. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to end the recording anyway. Doesn't look like it wanted to take. I'll try this again later. Yeah, we'll pick this up in a minute, folks. I'm probably gonna have to play back through to that point because of stuff. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Alright folks, due to that crash I had to sort of start that one over. From this point on I'll have to save periodically in case of similar problems, but we're going to pick up from a save game where I was at more or less the same point. I've also tinkered with the audio levels, so hopefully the narrator can be nice and loud without the rest of the game being overbearing. But I I also had a chance to double check. As you can see, I didn't dig out as much crap this time because I've realized that the hidden treasure in this level, which is not exactly that important, is something that you've got to get by going over and exploring. After you've unleashed the boss of the level, you just sort of have to steer him away from his headquarters, go raid his headquarters to grab a magical item, which doesn't matter. It just feels like it's not a completion of the game if you don't do it. But I'm also getting some flicker here. I hope it's not going to be an ongoing problem with this LP. I'll keep recording because now I want to see whether it comes up for the rest of you guys.
Lord Darius's walls are breached. Your forces now must kill his guards and stir Lord Darius himself to come defend his land.
Kill the god bots. Alright, well, I'll let the dwarves wander around here, and then I'm going to try and... Wow, there's a lot of dwarves.
Your Thunderbolt spell has been upgraded.
Excellent Thunderbolt. Oh.
There is nothing left to research.
Alright, so the dwarves are not going to let him get in there. But when the dwarves go into the training room, they'll get attacked. So I'm going to drop you there and hope that you can go claim the treasure. No, this way. This way. There we go. Ooh. I should have gathered them all together. The dwarves are going to overpower the guards who were in here initially, because I really haven't been very careful about how I did this. See, one of my warlocks is down because I was not really micromanaging that correctly. I was too busy hoping that this
your imps will call your creatures to defend the dungeon heart.
There. Go
they
this
must
way.
Make sure of its protection above all other tasks. At last, Lord Darius has been roused. He enters through his hero's gate.
There he is.
Your forces now must kill him.
Damn.
And the portal gem of sing-song will be yours.
I'm trying to sneak over here and claim this territory. It's really not important, but one of my guys is wounded and can't be picked up. Oh wow. I need to make sure somebody picks him up before he dies. Get over there and get him back to his bed and so he's still alive. Meanwhile, you come up here and claim that treasure so I can feel like I got 100% complete. And I'll zap Lord Darius with lightning.
I see you have discovered a magical item.
Influx of
You
mana.
seek to defile my realm with your foul sorcery. You will perish, Keeper.
Your mana reserves have been increased.
There we go. Not important at all.
Darius lies dying. Now comes Horny here to claim you the portal gem. Your progress is most pleasing.
Well, that was quick and painless. I crashed right before it was all over. Hopefully the new audio levels are better, because I'm going to use them for the next video. But, now the fun there for me is that they finish off Lord Darius, and since they're in the training room, I saw one of the goblins go immediately back to training. It's like, I'm not coming train for a while, too. Oh, well, a lot of dead dwarves around here in this training room. Dead Lord Darius. I'm going to penetrate this training dummy with my face. If it was a sexy female dummy, I'd penetrate it other ways. Ha ha ha. Yeah, that really doesn't look right at all. And gold drops in the sky because one of the dwarves expired as he was messing with the portal gem. This will be interesting. I'll have to see if this flickers. If so, then I'll really regret that for a change I uploaded something as soon as I recorded
The
it.
treasury lets you hold more gold. Make traps and doors in the workshop. The sentry trap targets intruders with a powerful cannon. Use wooden doors to seal off rooms and corridors.
Yeah, so I really wasn't expecting this flicker problem to suddenly materialize. But now I've posted a video, I can't just sort of back out of this thing. Oh well.
Nunchaku.
There's another minion type we haven't seen yet. The game doesn't really seem to care about waiting until these things are
I
debuted
see
before they
you
feature in
blasted
videos.
Lord Darius off the face of the realm. A most entertaining way to claim a portal gem. To hear their singing turn to screaming has been a tremendous joy to my ears.
You're kind of a messed up dude, aren't you? Anyway, folks, alright, there you go. All that extra hoo-ha, all that horse hockey, carefully positioning my imps at the end was so that I could get a completely meaningless special, but, you know, I wanted to feel like I was a completionist. So, we're back to the map, but I don't care, because it's time to quit out. That's going to be it for this video, folks. I want to thank you guys for watching. When we come back, we're going to play the next area, whatever the heck it is, hopefully without this flicker problem. The problems with the difficulty in screen capture is not going to go away, and it had been flickering text. Now it's flickering everything. It had been flickering text only on the menu screens. I don't get it, folks. Hopefully we'll get one consistent set of issues that we can work around. But for right now, this is Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.